to a voice to Parliament model.
Kaiser Shields, thank you. The Prime Minister and the US President Donald Trump met at the White House this morning in a mostly friendly meeting. We got a major minerals deal with the US, a commitment to AUKUS and a pass over our defence spending. Didn't go so well for our Ambassador Kevin Rudd, though, who got a very public dressing down from the President. Joining us live this morning, the Nationals Senator M.Canavan. Matt, thanks for your time. So let's start off with your thoughts on Trump rebuking Rudd so publicly.
Well, look, I know that's going to dominate most of the media today. I think Kevin's sort of on the fringes of the political debate now. The bigger issue is what was discussed between the President and the Prime Minister, and I welcome the fact that we have seen another critical minerals deal signed. I signed the first deal with the United States as Resources Minister on critical minerals in late 2019. So it's great to see this come to fruition, and my understanding is this agreement will seek to slash red tape, but what we need now is for the Prime Minister to slash energy prices. If energy prices stay where they are in this country, we're just not going to get these kind of critical minerals investments here, and we're not going to be able to contribute to the stability of industrial supply chains around the world in the face of Chinese threats. We've already seen, under the Prime Minister's watch, our nickel industry go. Our other critical mineral industries like copper, like aluminium, like steel are all only surviving off massive taxpayer-funded life support systems. We need an approach here that's going to lower costs in this country so we can compete against the massive amounts of government support the Chinese Communist Party provides, and make sure that the rest of the world, including ourselves, aren't locked in to Chinese supply chains, which are integral for the production of almost everything.
OK, back to the question, though, on Kevin Rudd. I mean, it's pretty rare that an ambassador gets such a public dressing down. Have you got a view on that?
Well, look, I've been willing to give Kevin a go. I don't like the idea that somehow the US administration should decide who our officials are. But if he hasn't been able to establish workable relationships with the Trump administration, Kevin should reflect on his position. I'm sure Kevin's a patriot, wants to put our own country first. So if it's not working after now a year, it's been just nearly a year since Donald Trump was re-elected. It's time for maybe Kevin to pack his bags and give someone else a go.
But given that there is now a deal on rare earths and progress on AUKUS, does that show that it's working, though?
Well, clearly at an official level, we'll always have a very strong relationship with the United States. As I said, I signed that first agreement in late 2019. It's probably very much the same officials still working on this agreement. But getting an agreement is great. Making sure that the agreement runs smoothly requires day-to-day access to an administration. And if Kevin doesn't have that, that's going to make any agreement that the Prime Minister signs less impactful than it should be.
OK, let's get to your house now, Matt. Pauline Hanson, she's on a recruitment drive for disaffected nationals. Using sporting parlance this morning, Barnaby told us here in the program yesterday he's a free agent. Are you tradable?
Well, no, I'm not. I've said that publicly. I've said I'm flattered to receive the interest from Pauline. I wish her all the best. I get along with her well, but look, I will stay loyal to my party, the people that have given me this incredible honour to be in my nation's parliament. Now, I will continue to fight like hell to end this net zero scam, a scam that is putting at risk our manufacturing industry, that is putting at risk our opportunities and things like critical minerals. It's got to end. It's costing the Australian people an arm and a leg, and I will keep fighting for that within my party as much as I humanly can. In terms of Barnaby, I will continue supporting analogies. Barnaby is the GOAT when it comes to retail politics, and you know, if Ronaldo's looking to leave your soccer team, you don't just let him walk out the door. You do everything you can to try and make him happy, to keep him as part of your team, because it's just going to be so important to have someone like him to score political goals. So I hope that David Littleproud and the whole Nationals leadership team does what they can. I've been disappointed that we haven't used the skills and experience of our former leaders, like Barnaby, like Michael McCormack, to their fullest extent. And I hope we can find that opportunity for them, because they've got a lot to provide to our team.
So you don't think it's over yet for Barnaby, Matt? Is that what you're saying?
Well, he said that. And in fact, I spent 24 hours. Well, I spent over 24 hours with him when this broke. He was in my car when the story broke. So
yeah.
I sort of had a front row seat. Literally had a front row seat to it. But yeah, look, he said he hasn't left the Nationals Party. Obviously, there's a breakdown in the relationship at the moment. with the Nationals leadership. There's a separation, if you like, with the Nationals leadership, but the divorce papers haven't been signed. So until that date, let's do everything we can, as I say, to keep a political goat as part of our team.
So what would you know him so well personally? I mean, would net zero, the ditching of net zero, be enough to keep him in the Nats? Or the removal of the leader? What would keep him in the Nationals Party?
Look, I'm not going to speak for Barnaby Joyce. I can't get into his mind, and I've tried a few times, but it's a difficult place to navigate. So I'll leave it to him to explain to you, Peter. But clearly, like the net zero issue, obviously he stated that it's a big deal. It's a big deal for me too. It's a big deal for lots of us, lots of people in the Liberal
the
Party
difference
too.
is that you're not.
Let's just bring on the debate. I'm sick and tired of all this briefing in the media, anonymous people, anonymous Liberals putting themselves quotes in the media. I mean, show your face. Show your face. Come to Canberra next week and let's have a debate. Let's have a debate in the joint party room where everybody can have their say. Everybody can get up and drop the anonymity. And say to the room what they think and believe. We haven't done that. Maybe we should try that.
Yeah, sure. But just following Barnaby yesterday, now you've got Lou O'Brien who's threatening to go. I mean, as a proud national yourself, how do you feel about these MPs leaving the party?
Oh, it's terrible. It's disappointing for sure. I want to keep all our members of our team. I think we've got a fantastic team in the Nationals Party. We've got fantastic people right across the board here in my own seat. Michelle Landry, as I said, Michael McCormack down south. Sam Birrell's done a great job in the seat of Nichols. I mean, there's great people all across the country, and I want to keep all our members of the team. I want to grow our team. I want more people. I mean, some people want to join our team. So look, let's put our arms around everybody. As I say, that's ultimately a job for the leader. The leader in David Littleproud. There's obviously been a breakdown of the relationship there. Let's try and fix it.
Okay. Good to see you as always, M.Canavan. We'll chat to you again soon. We're going to take a break on that note, folks.